Day 7 today.
Bacon and eggs. Life is good.
We are on Megisan Lake up here at the north end, camped on this island. Yesterday we came from over here, from this unnamed lake. This portage is really beautiful. Tons of big cedars and old growth white pine. And then through Clove Lake where I caught one lake trout, which we kept. And then we portaged over into Megisan. Today we're gonna head south, back down Megisan, and into Torrance Lake. We're just doing a short day.
Alec's been making some bold predictions. So my question is, what is it for today?
We're gonna see the lodge. We're gonna catch some more fish. Maybe a big thunderstorm to cap off the day.
Yeah, it's pretty bold.
All right.
Not quite as bold as the other day, but yeah, bold enough.
Doug's got one. Lake trout? Yeah.
Another little guy.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I got one too. Nice.
Yeah.
Double header. All right, I'll get this guy off. Little guy. Beauty.
Hey?
Not bad.
A little bigger than my last one. So, buddy, what can you tell us about the lodge? Any stories? Looks like some pretty wild parties went on in here. Definitely a happening spot.
Megisan.
Back when you were in charge. Thanks for having us.
Megisan Lodge. Pretty cool. That's the second one we've seen. We saw another one stashed at the end of a portage. This one's been crushed by a tree. The one we saw earlier in the trip was in working condition. We're checking out the other cabins. What do you think, Doug?
Definitely some spirits here.
I think so. The door slammed when we were in there. That beaver. Scary place. Check that one out. All right, about to check out cabin number 2.
Yeah, this one's in pretty good shape, eh?
Yeah.
There's notes saying it's used quite often.
Huh. We'll stay here.
Respect it, and a bunch of names on the wall. Just in the last one. Page? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be another week or so. This is too good to leave. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. So I just got a dehydrator. So I threw 8 bananas in. And after sitting in the beating sun for about 7 days, that's what they look like. And now Alec refuses to eat them.
Well, Doug did also mention they are his favorite food, so I thought I wouldn't take that from you. Or one of your favorites. The cantaloupe worked out really good. Cantaloupe. That was my first on this trip.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe and oatmeal.
My niece Isabel told me bananas are bad luck with the dehydrator. I should have listened to Isabel.
We're almost at the end of Megisan. Today's definitely going to be our easiest day. only have one short portage.
Got attacked by a loon.
Yeah, there was a loon that came flying in. It was going straight for us. It was like it didn't see us. And it landed and instantly went underwater. Not used to seeing people out here. That's that one.
Nice.
Lake Trout. Beautiful. Oh, it might be a. Yeah, let's just get over this rock and look. We're skipping this portage. We're just gonna line the boat down. It's a small swift, a little too shallow to paddle though. We're on Torrance Lake now. Both of us, prior to coming on this trip, checked out a few different resources for trip planning. And one of those obviously was checking out the YouTube, seeing what was out there. We found Kevin Callan's video that he made a long time ago. And then also the videos from Lost Lakes. John at Lost Lakes. He did this route solo a few years ago. And he actually, well, he talked about losing a huge lake trout on this lake. So I'm hoping to catch that lake trout, or its brother or sister. But yeah, you should definitely check out his video if you want to see a different perspective on this lake and the Aubinadong River. Fish on! Come up yet. I don't know if it's gonna streamline. Definitely feels like a little bit bigger. Come on, where are you?
Giant laker that John used.
I don't think it's that big, no. But I think it's bigger than what I've got today. Still can't see it. There it is. Oh, beautiful. Now that's a fish. Doesn't even fit in my net. Yes. Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Wow.
Huge. Biggest one of the trip so far. Look at that guy. Yes. That's a fish.
That dinner?
You want to keep him? It's pretty big. But look at that. Good size guy. He's a fatty. Oh, let's watch him. There we go. Doug's been trolling with just flatlining a spoon on Megisan, and he was catching lots of little ones, and he hasn't used any weight, so they've been pretty shallow. Mind you, that guy I got with the lead core pretty deep, so he's gonna switch to a deep diver now. Doug's got one. Nice. You won't drop him.
Hey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Very nice.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little smaller than mine, but yeah, good eater. You want to eat them?
I do.
All right, you're cutting them up then.
No.
I'm not playing them. You are.
Do I have to do everything on this trip?
Oh
Really?
yeah. I showed you last night. You can do it.
Wear out the old guys first.
Nicely done. Feels good, doesn't it?
Uncle Ian, take that.
We found camp on Torrance Lake. It's the last campsite that's marked on the map towards the south end. I rearranged the fire pit. It was kind of interesting. There was wolf poop all throughout it, so it It's quite old though, some of it was even white. Toss that aside. Made a good spot for the grill because we got Doug's fish. And it's looking mighty fine. Very orange meat for lake trout.
And if Alec behaves himself, he might get some tonight. Otherwise, it's all mine.
How dare you say that? To go with the trout, we have some quinoa with zucchini dehydrated and some pepper and red onion. And then we're gonna add pesto to this, a green pesto. Doug's heating up the oil and he's battering the fish and we're gonna fry them up. Time to eat. Enjoy this food. One last glimpse of the fish. Ooh, lake trout. Battered.
All right.
And the chef of the evening. Morning, day 8. We woke up to a very rainy day. The rain has let up now, but it's still pretty windy and kind of spitting a little bit. So I'm gonna actually put this camera away for today and I'm gonna be filming with my phone as we make our way down the Aubinadong River. We are camped on Torrance Lake down here on this campsite, which is marked here, but actually it's more on this point right here, sort of in the narrowing. Today we're heading down south and we're going down the Aubinadong River. There'll be lots of log jams and stuff to deal with, portages and whatnot, but that's okay. We're going downstream and it should be deeper than the Noosh. It rained all night. Actually, when I woke up I noticed it was kind of hailing too a little bit. But we've had good weather so far, so you have to expect some rain on a 10-day trip. I'm in the bow, and Doug in the stern.
Like Duke.
Yeah, it's that cold.
Chilly. Change in the weather.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Wouldn't be a real canoe trip with some rain, right? Just gotta make sure I don't drop my phone in the water. Ooh, he's getting fancy! Okay, I'll start paddling now. Almost to the end of Torrance Lake. First portage complete on the Aubinadong. Just a short one around a rapid. We got the shades on because the sun's coming back out. Portage number 4 complete. And then we're heading downstream.
Alec. At the bottom of some beauty rapids. He already had one big one on.
We've arrived at Lake Boissineau. Trapper lives here, or uses the cabin here. And he's got a burial site for Judy, Barney, Buddy, and Jasper.
Special spot.
Yeah.
We got the little dog tags on here.
Oh yeah. So I guess this is all his dogs. He's got the dog tags there. Not bad. View of the lake. So we're over here now at the cabin. Monsieur Boissineau definitely knows how to live in the bush. He's got a nice spot here. He's got a big metal grate in front of the door to keep animals away. And then on the ground, he's got these plywood boards with nails all sticking up. All across the front. I guess that's to keep the bears and other animals out. Same thing over here. Nails. Keep the animals out. Oh, moose.
He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah, he knows. Moose out there.
across the creek.
Yeah, it does. Looks like a portage. Just heading back for the second load. It's a short portage here around a rock. There's a big rock. It kind of fell in on this cliff section or canyon section. And yeah, you can't get by. So the rock, it's blocking it's down there. And this is the steeper part of the portage. Doug's down there, the canoe, cruising down the Aubinadong. Deeper than the Nush. And so far all the portages are dreamy. A little tight sometimes. Another portage around this big log jam. I'm heading back right now to grab the canoe for my second load. But the trail is still fairly clear. A few fallen trees, that's okay. That was a little slip. Oh, okay though. It's tricky trying to film holding my phone in one hand and portaging. This is the end of the portage, and to look downstream and looks like there's another log jam. Hopefully we'll be able to squeeze through. Will we find a pot of gold? I don't know. It's a nice rainbow. We made it to camp. For dinner we are doing a Moroccan couscous that Paige made, actually. She's very kind and made it for me. So yeah, I've just got some chicken and chickpeas soaking right now, and then this is the couscous with the rest of the mix that's gonna go in there, and some dressing and instructions and apricots as well. So that'll be tasty. Not much luck fishing today. I had one bite and lost it as I was reeling in something small. And today is the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. And it's pretty nice. It's cleared up, blue skies. We can already see the moon. Moroccan couscous is ready. It looks delicious.
Yeah, so now we're gonna have the debate about whether to put the fly on the tent.
Well, let's fly moving in. Day 9. I woke up at pretty early this morning at 5 a.m. because we realized last night that we left the fishing net at the last portage. Or we didn't know it was at the last portage, but I woke up to go get it. And luckily it was just at the last portage. We're camped right there. We're gonna continue down the river and meet up with Gong Creek and then retrace our steps from there. Should be a good day. Nice.
Hey?
Oh yeah. Let's see those teeth. Nice. We've been trolling this open stretch on the river from camp. We've been getting multiple bites, and I was hoping they were brook trout, but they were pike. Let's see if we can get some bigger ones though. Fish number 2 for Doug. Oh! It's a bass, is it? Or is it a pickerel? Oh, it's a pickerel. Get it in the net. Walleye! Look at that. Nice, Doug.
Hey?
Very nice.
He's fat, eh?
Yeah. A lot different shape, eh, in profile. You can see those teeth. Oh. Oh yeah. Nice. Alright. Doug's hooked up again. Killing it today. Starting off right. This one looks to be giving more of a fight. Pulling some drag, eh? Oh yeah, bigger pike. Get in the net. Nice. Yeah, bigger pike. Beautiful. Doesn't even really fit in that net. And he's out of the net. Oh yeah, that's a bigger pike. Nice. Nicely done, Doug. How does that feel?
He's got some heft to him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good sized pike. Better than what we've been getting. He's a little bit longer, eh? I still think that one we lost was maybe a little touch bigger, but yeah. Nice pike. For sure. Very nice. You ready?
Tighten them off.
Yeah. We're back on Gong Creek. Caught some pike here before. Threw on a big husky jerk. And it seems like I got a pike. A little bloody. Little pike. Let him go.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
That's a nice walleye.
Yeah, that's a nice walleye.
Beautiful. Okay.
There you go.
Walleye, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it's a huge walleye. That's a beauty. Nice fish. Another nice walleye.
Those tails really slut. I can't pull.
All right, I'm hooked up. What do I have? A pike. It's not that big, but got some. Oh,
We got more pike.
little pike. Oh no. Looks like a pike. There, pike. Just a little pike. What is it?
It's a pike.
It's a pike.
Alright. How's that?
I got one. That's a pike. A little bigger.
That's the boat almost that size.
buddy? You gonna behave? Or are you gonna be a little... Oh no! Another pike. Come out here, yeah.
Yes.
Bike. Oh, he's off. All right, we're about to leave the spot. Doug got another one. Just at the boat, it followed it in.
What's that?
Nice. Nice bike, little guy.
Yeah.
The 800-meter portage on Gong Creek is over with. And now we're into the next little pond. Our next section of Gong Creek that's open. And up ahead is where we were catching those brook trout before, so we're gonna throw another few casts there and see if the brookies are active. Number 3. Oh, had a bite there. Oh, missed him. Maybe not as active today. But I got one bite, so I'm gonna get one for sure. I had one, lost him again. Darn. Doug's got a brookie. Finally. The red devil is destroying it today. Holy crap. First cast. Get him in the net. There we go. Oh, I got one too. Alright, you need to decide. I got one on here, Doug. Please. Quickly.
Okay, there's mine. Let him go.
Yes. Wow. Insane, actually. It must have just turned on. Didn't even cast. Just had my spoon sitting in the water and this guy smoked it. He's a beautiful fish. I was thinking that we weren't getting anything in here. Doug throws the red devil out and they go crazy. Maybe it's the weather changing. So Doug has just gutted the brook trout he caught that we're gonna eat for dinner. And we're gonna roast it over the fire and make sure not to waste any of this beauty. Gorgeous fish. Nicely done, Doug. We've got some portaging ahead of us and we want to cover some distance before we make camp because this is our last night. I'm happy to have a brook trout for dinner. Just loading up now, waiting for Doug to make his way with the last load. Best day ever! We're gonna portage into Mystery, camp there, and then tackle that long 3K portage in the morning.
Nice smoke action going on right now, eh?
Yeah, that smoke is getting in there. Good flavor building. Little toad. Doug's friend.
Hello, buddy. Tonight we're gonna party, fella. Oh. This is my best fishing day ever. Walleye, pike, brookies.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Good day. Very good day. Now we just must wait patiently and stare at the fish.
Oh my god.
Fish is almost ready. Smoke has been building up. It's getting firm everywhere. We're about there. Lots of flavor.
I'm gonna start by pulling out this cross piece. Oh, he's warm. It's like a fine cigar. Just, the aroma. Now what do we do?
So you got all the ribs down the middle here, and they should all just come out. If it's fully cooked, and it looks like they are, this is just coming out. There's the majority of it. And you have more bones, a few more here. Yeah, I guess when we stuck the stick in, it kind of busted some of them, so, but they come out easy when it's fully cooked. What do you think?
It's delicious. It is so good.
Last time you ate
It's
Brook
hard-
Trout was Algonquin?
Barren Canyon, so that's like years ago.
Yeah.
Like 7 years ago, maybe 6, 7.
A while ago.
No, this is great. Hard to compare it to the lake trout the other night because we fried it with the fish crisp.
Yeah,
Whereas this is straight up the beautiful meat.
just the flavor.
Last night was nice color. This guy has a nice color too.
Good morning, last day of the trip. We woke up to a little bit of rain. We didn't put the fly on last night though, so that little bit of rain encouraged us to pack up everything nice and quick. We're consolidating our bags so that we can single carry today because we have a 400 meter portage over into Island Lake, and then we have a long, just under 3 kilometer portage over to Samo. Doug's been crying about his hands. He he hasn't been moisturizing them. He's got a few cracks.
I had no idea how Alec kept his hands so supple. Now I know.
Beeswax
It's all about the beeswax moisturizer and keeping that silky smooth look between your fingers. It's important.
Now we're at the long portage, but the sun is out, so we've de-layered. We're probably going to be sweating like pigs by the end of this, but that's okay. We are just going to take lots of breaks, and we're single carrying this one. Nasty portage is complete. Well, it's not nasty. It's actually, it wasn't that bad of a portage for 3 kilometers, or just under. Most of it you're on an old road, logging road. It's semi-maintained, and then 4-wheeler trails. And then even coming down here to Samo Lake, there's a cleared trail off the road. So it wasn't too bad. We took a few breaks, had some snacks, and we're back out on the lake. And just like all the trip so far, it seems like we always have a headwind. Coming across this lake, we had headwind, and now going back the opposite way, it looks like we're going to have another headwind. It's looking a little windy out there on Samo, so the camera is going away just in case we do take a dump. We'll have to be a little cautious making our way across here, but still doable. Just have to watch those not to get broadsided by any of these waves. We successfully paddled Samo and Ranger Lake, which were both pretty insane. Samo was way worse. Huge waves. Pretty much they couldn't have got any bigger because they would have been coming over the gunnels in front as we were rolling over them. And we took lots of breaks and strategically planned our route across. But yeah, we had to finish today. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. Lucky Doug has tomorrow off. It was pretty amazing that we didn't see one person this entire route.
It's got huge trees, huge fish, and huge deer flies.
Yeah,
I love them all. The fishing was amazing.
Yeah.
And those trees on the portages up between Prairie Grass Lake and Megisan Lake, they're tough portages.
Yeah.
And they were pretty bug infested.
Are you?
But if we could just
Yeah.
take a moment, soak it in. The massive cedars, towering white pines were just majestic.
For planning this route, we used a few different resources. I first became aware of this route from Kevin Callan, from his book, Lost Canoe Routes of Ontario. Great book with lots of hidden gems of canoe routes like this one. We also were using a trip log from Brad Thomas, who did this Ranger Lake route in July 2015. So we found this trip log on my CCR, Canadian Canoe Routes.
It's also mentioned in that green book.
Oh, yes.
Book. Is it called Canadian Canoe Routes?
Or
Canoe Routes of Ontario?
yes, yeah, that's right. So I have an old copy of one, and Doug has a copy of one as well, Canoe Routes of Ontario, which was a great resource that the government used to put out, and it shows just all the canoe routes throughout Ontario, gives them a rating. There's a rating system and explains what type of travel and whatnot. Yeah, that's also where we found it. That might have been the first place, actually, where we discovered it. We combined the information from all of those, and yeah, made this a successful trip.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, there's lots more canoeing coming up this season.